Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to The Drifter. Let's resume the nightmare, shall we?
If there's really a high-tech lab around here, it shouldn't be too hard to find.
Alright, so what have we still have all of our conversation topics, of course. And then, okay, we still have all of our stuff too. That's a little unfortunate. What I was hoping was that, we were going to be left with a relatively small number of options. So, is Zanny's car?
There's nothing else useful up front. Boot needs the key to open. A key I don't have.
Right.
Didn't stop someone else trying, going by the scratch marks around the keyhole.
We have a flathead screwdriver, which... This is like a pretty old car, right? Yeah. You definitely can just bust certain kinds of trunk locks. Like, I don't necessarily think that screwdriver is a bad idea. What's going on in the bushes
I bash
here?
my way through undisturbed bushland, searching for any signs of a high-tech underground lab. Couple of empties thrown from the road and a waterlogged Twisties packet. The only signs of life. Trinity's a big operation. They can't be hiding here. I'm missing something.
It does feel like a little bit of an assumption that they're a big operation. Like, they're clearly a funded operation, but that doesn't necessarily mean a lot of physical space. Alright, I am going to try to just force the lock with the screwdriver. Let's see if they will let me do that.
Annie? Where are you? Behind me I hear a muffled thump.
Another bit of corrugated iron's been blown up against the scrub. Oh, has it?
There is something here.
Looks like an exposed ventilation grate secured by iron bars. They look rusty, though.
I peer through the grate. The butcher. Oh, God. What's he doing? Annie must be down there, too. I hope I'm not too late.
Was that person dressed all in black? Maybe like black body armor? I wonder if... I'm certainly not going to be able to get through these bars. Let me go back to trying to do the thing I was trying to do, just to see.
I stick the screwdriver in the keyhole and lean on it. Lock gives way with a satisfying clunk.
Yep.
There's a car jack here, sitting under a flat spare. Knowing Annie, she changed the tyre a year ago and forgot about it.
Okay, so... How helpful is that going to be? Assuming I don't really want to lift the car...
Tyres aren't flat and there's nothing I need under a car.
But how will we know if you don't look? There's not... Boy. I'm gonna try this. It feels like this shouldn't work, but I think the idea is, like, if you put this in here sideways, right? Braced it against two adjacent bars, then in theory, you could put some pressure on one of them.
I pump the jack, forcing apart the pitted iron bars. Before long, they give way with a dry snap. I squeeze through and drop into darkness. Somehow, I don't think this is Trinity's high-tech lab.
So apparently I put forth the effort to break 3 of the 4 bars on that window. Boy, the physics of that would not be necessarily awesome. This wooden stepladder broke my fall on the way in. It's not tall enough to get me out the same way. A battered door serves as a makeshift table, balanced between a sawhorse and a wooden crate. Looks like a little darkroom setup, hanging from a line or some photos he's developed.
Photos, taken with a telephoto lens. Here's the reporter, Grace, and that's Annie. Fucking sicko. I'll kill him.
Okay. Okay, hulking metal shelves packed with cans of tinned food, mostly baked beans, and a few old tools. And a picture frame has fallen to the ground here. The glass is shattered.
Old photograph. It's been carved up with scissors. On the back in red biro, Trinity opening, 68. Me,
Yeah,
Gideon, and
that's certainly
the
him on
rest
the
is
right.
cut off. The guy on the right must be Maxwell Holden. Holden's the butcher then. There's some tools on the lower shelves, but nothing that'll help me find Annie.
Well, anything sufficiently heavy we should pick up. There's like a fuel barrel there, although we're not allowed to examine it. And I think that's everything for this room. Man, the art in this game is so fucking gorgeous. I mean, like, it's horrible, but it's horrible in a really lush and gorgeous way. Iron door. Looks solid, though pitted with rust.
Locked.
Not a huge surprise there. I make out a dark stain on the frame of this heavy door. And also, here's a body that's missing a significant portion of its head, it looks like.
I peer closer and bite my lip. The top of the skull is gone. Inside, well... Once, on school camp, we made eggs in an aluminium pot. The grey metal leached into the scramble, leaving a dark, quivering mass no one would touch.
Ugh.
Locked.
There's a wooden door at the end of the corridor. Doesn't appear to be locked. Let's hope not.
I tiptoe up the stairs. They lead to a small room.
A bloody sheet has been thrown over something. I can't tell if this something is moving or if it's just the lighting. Rusted out 44-gallon drum that smells of formaldehyde. The polished stainless sink would be more at home in a hospital or a city morgue. And here we have some cabinetry.
I pop the cabinet. Inside's like my old school chemistry supply cupboard, though nothing I recognise as useful.
Yeah, I guess we better have a peek. I was gonna just try to stay away from it.
The thing stares up at me. Its lower jaw is gone. The base of the skull cut away. Wires twist up into the exposed base of its brain. As I stare, horrified, the pale mass twitches.
You shouldn't have done that.
He reaches for the light switch. I crouch down, blind in the dark. At least he can't see me either.
Oh, we don't know that. We have no reason to think that. Yeah, because I thought I can move with WASD.
Hands in front of me, I stumble for the door.
I'm trying to
do you
go
think
like
you're
left
going?
and down, but it's not working.
My foot catches something and I fall. I crawl forwards. If I could just get to the door. Behind me, the metallic scrape of something heavy being lifted. Ah! Something slams across my back. As I try to crawl further, my head is wrenched back by the hair. I claw at the blackness in vain.
Nighty night.
So that's not great, obviously.
Slowly, I come to.
What is on my head? It feels weird, cold, and it hurts.
Reaching to my aching head, I touch cold metal. A ring of steel. My fingers brush 4 thin bolts, trace them inward, where they burrow into my skull. What the fuck?
Okay, great. So I've been brain surgerized a little bit, or at least prepped for it. There's a great big meat hook hanging from a chain above my head, connected to a winch. Not great, not great. So I had been thinking that up till this point, obviously aside from the dying and coming back, and who knows, maybe even that, like nothing that we had seen was fully outside the realm of just, kind of like a gentle hallucination overlaid over reality, right? The Malinji are just the secret agents or whatever, totally possible. Nothing explicitly supernatural necessarily if we allow for hallucinations on the part of our main character. I suppose that's technically still true, but it feels a lot less solid now. I don't know. I don't know what kind of trouble we're in. A power cord snakes from the old chest freezer to shadows on the far wall. Masonry on the wall behind me is crumbling, revealing bricks black with mold. A pipe runs up the wall from the floor. Okay. A chain runs from my feet around an iron pipe at the base of this radiator. I'm assuming, he took all my stuff. There's a large chest freezer squatting in the corner. A plastic cup is sitting on top, out of reach. Okay. Ventilation shaft protrudes into the room, out of reach above my head. Okay, I'm not allowed to WASD at all. Not surprisingly, I suppose. The caged light of a work lamp casts a dull glow over one half of the room. I make out a heavy door at the far end of the room. Very solid, very out of reach. I don't think I should shout. But I guess I don't actually have interaction cursors with anything, do I? Oh, this.
I stand to stretch my legs. They're bound and chained to the radiator. I'm not going anywhere. A chain binds my feet, looping under the radiator's distribution pipe. The chain's bright steel, but the pipe is old cast iron, dripping rusty water. The pipe wobbles slightly where it enters the concrete floor. Maybe if I had the right tool.
If I could get the hook around it and then pull the winch. Obviously, that's asking a lot.
The pipe wobbles slightly where it enters the concrete floor.
Okay.
Maybe if I had the right tool.
But it seems like I don't have interaction cursors on anything else, so this might be the moment to call out. Alright.
Hey! Let me out of here! Footsteps. Then the metal scrape of a bar being drawn.
Our guest is awake. Maxwell Oldham, at your service.
You maniac! What have you done to me?
Still got some fight in you. That'll help, yes. But I'd save it if I were you. Now, I wonder me Desert Pete. What do you think he knows?
His gaze holds a motionless curiosity. A disturbed child, considering the wings of a captive blowfly.
Still no interactability with anything, so I guess we're trying to talk our way out.
What are you gonna do? What is this thing?
Well, it'll keep your skull stationary while I'm operating.
Get the fuck away from me! You're insane!
Maybe. Well, it could be worse. See, that's what you're gonna help me with.
Fuck you!
Take a seat. You're the one wormed your way in here trying to catch old Maxwell unaware.
Same rifle the soldiers had. I'm just looking for Annie. For my sister.
Annie? You mean Angelanis? Oh, that's rich. No, I see through his little games. Let's do a little experiment. Hold still.
What is...
No, don't do that, don't do that.
You bastard!
Okay, this is not great. As I struggle, the hook grinds against the steel that's embedded into my skull. This is fucked.
I struggle, but the winch holds me taut like some medieval rack.
Let me down. I will. Just answer a question.
Okay.
What drives evolutionary change?
What?
come on, this is easy. Natural selection. What drives it? How the fuck would I know that? Quickly now.
Well, hold on. Natural selection and evolutionary change are not necessarily, they're not descriptions of the same end of that process. I guess depending on how loosely you're using the word change.
God, evolution? What's he talking about?
You know, I think the change is like an expansion, and then what we think of as natural selection is a winnowing at the other end. What drives it? I bet it's Dr. Roth who does it. Boy, none of these seem like an appropriate answer. It's your hat. It was your hat that was doing it. Maybe just tell him I don't know?
I don't know. Wrong.
No, seriously, I really don't know.
His thumb circles the winch button, then presses it.
He's dead. You die, and your genetic material dies with you. No chance of passing it on. Now, if there was a way for an organism to foresee it, prevent it, well, after 1 billion years of natural selection, it'd be bound to show up. A warning system. Precognition, if you will.
Oh, God.
And now, we see it in action. Pop! There it goes.
That's a
Not again.
pretty gruesome one.
Renting. Eternal torment. I am in hell. And I am not alone here.
Let's do a little experiment. Hold still. Wait.
I don't know why. Obviously, y'all, if you've been around here for a while, y'all know I love horror movies, in particular a lot of really pretty fucked up and gory horror movies. I have seen a lot of shit in my day. Not just talking about horror movies, but not wanting to get into a lot of details about some of the other things. And I can't tell you why, but there are certain things that give me the deep down bone crawlies in a way that, like, somebody's head getting blown open gorily for all to see never will. And that thing that just happened there, that caught me right in the gullet. I did not like that.
Let me down! I will. Just answer this. Death drives evolution. Ah, now. How did you know that? You killed me, you bastard! Did I? A question for a philosopher, not a neurologist. I was the one discovered the trait, you know. Though your friend Roth tamed it. A phase flip, we called it. A rare but natural defense mechanism. The shock of brain death is painful but necessary. We'd take turns with me dad's revolver, jumping back over and over. The research we did, working weeks in just a few hours, we boosted the phase flip duration tenfold. A glorious thing, eh? Sure. Yes. Wrong. No. A dreadful thing. You know why? Quickly now.
Cause
He wants to know why this ability isn't a good thing?
Because of quantum cognition. No. That's not the problem. Pay attention. Decoherence of the temporal phase. You see things, echoes that hang around. Listen this time. Do you hear them? Do you feel them? Pop! There it goes. Again, I guess.
Okay, could we do the revolver? Because this is...
Oh, God. I do hear them.
Let's do a little experiment. Hold still. Wait. Let me down! Now, just answer this.
Death! And then you ask about decoherence of the...
Temporal phase. Good. Echoes hang around. You get lost in what could be, what isn't. You start running away from reality. But we got out in time, didn't we, my Desert Pea? I know Rolf sent you here. I know what he did to you. He's jealous that I've still got me wits. He's lived too many lives, you see. I'll cut it out of you, and you'll thank me. Now rest. I need to go prepare.
Some of what he said makes sense. I've been seeing things. Oh, God. Even if I get out of here, is that what I have to look forward to?
Well, it sounds like maybe if he takes whatever it is out of us, maybe not. I'm really curious about, like, when did we get something implanted,
Hey,
you know?
You there?
I can hear you. He's gone.
Oh, thank fuck. Thought he might have killed you. I'm in
Well.
a storeroom. Can't see a thing. Welded the door shut.
I'm chained to a radiator in here.
Shit. Well, I'm Peters, Marson unit. You're from Winyera? How many they send?
Huh? No, I'm not with the police. Mick Carter.
Neither is he.
Carter. Well, Carter, let's get out of here. Anything around you can use.
I do not like this. I do not want to work with this man, but Mick is not going to put it together. There's the power cord.
I can reach the hook that hoisted me up before.
Can you use it to grab anything?
I tug at it. Winch is locked. Not much play in the chain. The hook itself's pretty hefty, though. There's an old chest freezer. Think I can reach the cord.
I need to, like,
I grab
snag
pull.
the control box,
Cord's
right?
stuck both ends, and the freezer's wedged in there. Looks like he's welded a 4x4 winch to the ceiling as a hoist.
Think it'd be strong enough to break the chain around your feet?
Maybe. I can't reach the controls, though, and the hook won't reach the chains.
I mean, attaching the hook to the pipe's not going to do anything.
The pipe's too big for the hook to get around it.
Also that, apparently.
The chest freezer's out of reach, and so is the cup on top.
But are you sure? Because, like, when you stand up properly...
Can't pull the cord free without cutting it.
Okay.
He's drilled some kind of brace into my skull. I think he's going to cut open my head.
That guy's psychopathic.
Gripping the metal frame, I
Ooh,
tried
don't
to
do
tear
that.
it
Don't do
away.
that.
It's like trying to rip off my own head.
It's exactly like trying to rip off your own head. Don't do that.
My feet are chained to a radiator.
It's solid.
It's old, but I'm not breaking it barehanded. Looks like he's welded a foot. Maybe. I can't reach. And the hook.
So, like, we know this won't reach.
I bet the winch could break this pipe I'm chained to. The hook won't reach, though. Is there something I could tie between the hook and the pipe? The chain's too short. Won't reach.
Something I could tie between the hook and the pipe?
I don't think so. Need to think of something else.
I have nothing in my inventory, right? I just effectively have the hook, right? The way out. If only I wasn't shackled to a radiator.
There's a door, but it's well out of reach.
That the only exit?
Think so. It's real dark, though. Can't pull the cord free without cutting it.
And I have nothing to cut with.
The chest freezes out of reach.
Unless I'm wondering if I'm missing some little detail that is supposed to be like an object.
The masonry's crumbling here.
Think you could break through?
If I had a year or 3.
Got anything better to do?
There's a pipe next to me. Solid iron.
I could hear you tap on it.
Might be useful if I need to signal you.
Good idea. Tap 3 times. I'll try and distract her.
Okay, I mean, that's something, I guess. I don't know, like, yelling for him doesn't seem like it's likely to help, but I really just can't do anything else.
If I call out, he'll come back in. Do I want that?
It's a great question, actually.
Hey, come back here! What now? I'm trying to prepare stuff here. Lots to do if you don't mind.
It's working on something.
So you work with Roth?
No, I do not. Gideon's a madman. He won't cut it out. Thinks he can live with it.
You're talking about the phase flip.
He's much stronger than you, else he'd never let you out. By now, he must be jumping years, decades even. Lived centuries, the same time, over and over. Any idea what that can do to you?
I don't.
He controls everything. But not us, Desert P. We're still safe. And with your help, Carter, with what's in your head, we'll be rid of it for good.
Boy, the science fiction implications of the thing he's talking about. Oh boy. So, yeah, more information would be good.
So, how come I can phase flip? Could I always do that?
You likely have some natural proclivity. In the wild, you'd be unaware. Just a near-death experience. But you're not in the wild, are you? You're working with Roth, so he would have triggered it, artificially. Simulate a high-stress environment with adrenaline, cortisol, followed with controlled brain death. End result, a spy that's a lot harder to kill.
I think I'd remember if he did all that.
Unless he just hasn't done it yet, right? Boy, that's not great, because it does cast real doubt on whether or not I am in on this plot.
So this phase flip is what's making people crazy?
You'll go that way too if you leave it too long. Bet Roth didn't tell you that. It don't show, but I'm not all there myself. Few flies short of a dunny, as it were.
Bloody oath.
I was able to cut it out before it got too bad. Of course, if I die now, I die for good. That's why I got to be careful. And I still see stuff. People I know can't be there. Like me Desert P here.
Who?
She brings me comfort, but it's an addiction that'll kill me. Kill you too if I don't operate. And poking around your head might find the answers I need to help myself.
I'm not planning on hanging around for that.
Okay, so cutting it out would not stop me from seeing Alec. So I'm a little I'm a little leery of asking about the soldiers, knowing that one of them is listening, or someone who's almost certainly a soldier. I guess we gotta though.
The soldiers, they're with Trinity?
Stop playing coy. You know very well they are.
There are bodies in the reservoir.
More of Trinity's dirty work.
So they're abducting homeless people, drowning them. Why?
You tell me. What's Roth up to?
I've seen these monsters, insect-like things.
Glowing eyes.
You see 'em too?
Yes.
An effect of the phase flip. I thought I'd cut it out of me. But those echoes are still there.
That's all it was then? A hallucination? I'm just crazy?
Well, I don't think we're just crazy.
The reporter. I saw her being taken by soldiers.
She was gonna meet me. We were gonna blow this thing open. You people got to her first.
I told you, I'm not with Trinity. Where's Annie? My sister. What have you done to her?
She was at Grace's office. We met there. I thought she was gonna help. She drove me back here. But then she betrayed me. A spy, just like you.
We're not spies. Where is she?
She's with your Trinity friends now.
They're not my friends. Where is she?
Like you don't know.
I don't work for Trinity. Whatever you think.
You're not fooling us.
Why do you even care? It's your company. You're one of the founders, right?
Roth didn't tell you. We had a little falling out. He went too far. We got out, didn't we? And we're not going back. No matter how many of you people he sends.
So you're the bucket butcher from the papers?
A little present from Roth and Trinity. They set me up, framed me. I had nothing to do with those killings. I'd never hurt a fly.
You drilled into my fucking skull!
That's different.
Yeah, I was unconscious. It didn't hurt. Okay, so... that's all we have to say to him.
Have a seat, if you will.
A broom is balanced against the wall.
Well out of reach.
I had not noticed it before, though. Or at least had not noticed that there was a cursor available on it.
Can't pull the cord free without cutting it.
And having the other guy distract him at this point isn't going to help any. Like, nothing in my immediate situation has changed. Really unsure what to do.
Hey,
just-
motherfucker! You forgot to lock my door!
My neighbour rattles off a slew of insults.
Can't think with this racket. Come on, mate. Give it a rest.
Fuck you!
I mean, he's left the light on. That's something. A scarred workbench cluttered with tools and bits of machinery. The door's open, but that's obviously
My
not so
head
helpful.
reels as I stand. Don't want to pass out.
Man,
The pipe wobbles slightly where it enters the concrete floor. Maybe if I had the right tool. Can't pull the cord free without cutting it.
you can't reach it with the hook. Hook can't reach the pipe.
I can't reach the vent from down here.
Pipe can't reach the vent.
The chain's too short. Won't reach.
Chain won't reach the cup.
I bet the winch could break this pipe I'm chained to. The hook won't reach though. Is there something I could tie between the hook and the pipe?
The wire, if only I could cut it if I had something to cut with, but I don't... I'm short objects.
I'm not going anywhere. Can't pull the cord free without cutting it. I scrabble at the crumbling masonry with my hands, but get nowhere.
Yeah, I
Need
mean,
something to chip at it with.
that was never going to work. Can I reach the masonry with the hook?
The hook rings in my hand as I belt it against the wall.
Somehow, yes.
Chunks of masonry break away, but the bricks behind are a lot more solid.
Okay, but now I have masonry chunks, which are good for... which are good... What? Could throw them at this cup.
I throw chunks of masonry at the cup until it topples over, rolling within reach. The toothbrush has seen better days, and the plastic cup just makes me realise how thirsty I am. Maybe I can get some water if I ask nice.
Okay, but
That won't get me something to drink.
I don't want something to drink. I'm trying to put this down. Toothbrush looks like it's been used to clean engine parts, but like how sharp is the back of it?
I'm not gonna start scrubbing things clean for him.
Nope, stabby, stabby.
I slip the toothbrush behind my back and start scraping it against the wall. After a while, my hand begins to cramp. The plastic's worn down a little more, but a long way to go if I'm going to use it as a weapon.
Well, I mean, I guess I can try.
Hey, can I get some water? My throat's like sandpaper.
Could do. Suppose you want some grub too.
If he brings me food, maybe he'll bring me a knife. Yeah. Food would be...
What do you think, Desert P? Yeah, that's fair. Tell us where Trinity's lab is, and Max will sort you out.
Trinity's lab? I thought it was here. I'm not with them.
Like she said, fair's fair.
Well, I mean, if I just tell him something, how's he gonna know the difference, right?
I'm not with Trinity. I don't know where their lab is.
No, don't believe you.
Okay, well, that's...
I slip the toothbrush behind my back and start scraping it against the wall. After a while, my hand begins to cramp.
I wonder if I am getting it, like, any meaningfully sharper by doing that.
Even sharpened, a bit of plastic will never cut through the cable.
Okay. Then... what am I to do with this? So if I can't sharpen it enough to cut the cable, which seems to be the thing that we need to connect the winch to the radiator. I could throw some rocks at...
I nail the broom with a chunk of masonry and it clatters to the floor.
I am fucking incredible at that.
I reach the old broom and pull it behind me. Not sweeping that up.
A long-handled broom missing more than a few bristles. I mean, what am I even gonna do with this?
I can already reach the cable. Just need something to cut it with.
I could try to get the power box over here.
I reach with the broom, try to snag the winch control, hit the buttons, anything. Useless. Can't get at it from here.
Damn it. Seems like it probably wouldn't be terribly helpful to just like bang it on the vent.
Poking at it with a broom handle won't help. It's screwed shut.
And we can already reach the pipe. So I'm not sure what the utility of this is if I can't... I figured, you know, because it's got that wide head, you could hook it around the control box or the cable or something.
I reach with the broom. Useless. Can't get at it from here.
Alright.
Not sweeping that up.
Combine with...
Not sweeping that up.
Put cup on end of broom and...
Not sweeping that up.
Yeah, I just don't. This thing just doesn't have any utility right this second. You know what? I'm such a fucking dead-eye with this masonry. Maybe I can just hit the buttons on the winch control.
I toss a chunk of masonry at the winch controls. Just bounced off. The buttons are rugged industrial things. Can't be pushed by a bit of thrown rubble.
Which is to say that he did hit them. Because he's incredible. He's fucking bullseye. Okay, so I need to sharpen... It's something I can sharpen enough to cut this wire. This wire seems to be like the entire focus of our current situation, right?
The cup's plastic, so breaking it won't give me anything sharp I can use. That won't get me something to drink. There's a grate up above me. Must lead into your room.
Hold on. Yes! There's a little hole in the concrete up here. Must be it.
Anything else in there you could use?
Just a minute. Can't see shit. Mostly empty shelves, plastic buckets, some books. Found a toolbox. Feels like a pair of wire cutters inside.
Hey, that would be handy.
Won't get me through the door, though. I'm tossing them down the vent. Maybe you can use them.
I can't reach from down here, but I might think of something.
Okay, if I could just like help them down the vent.
Poking at it with a broom handle won't help. It's screwed shut.
Right, but I just need the things to come out. I don't really like masonry.
Throwing bits of masonry at it won't get it open.
Are you sure? I'm really good at throwing masonry.
I can't reach the vent from down here. Gotta think of something else.
Can't attach the hook to the broom in any useful way. I'm getting a little bit of it like an adventure game. Just kind of. There's some wire cutters in there, but they're out of reach from down here. But it would seem like I need them to be able to get away from the wall, right?
Hey,
Yeah?
if you were after the butcher, did you come across Trinity Biotech?
Yeah. He used to work there.
Did you find out where their lab was?
Not supposed to share case information with civilians, but what the hell? Don't have exact address, but it's in the Great Winyera Desert.
Thanks.
Okay, I mean, that's useful then. Let's see if he has anything else worth saying before we call the big dude in here.
So you're a cop? Guess you found the bucket butcher.
Yeah, sure. Well, he found me.
I think he has my sister.
You don't say.
I've got to get out of here. Hey, do you work with D.I. Hara?
No. I'm on a special task force. We should keep it down. Don't want him to hear us talking.
Right. Okay. Hey, come back here!
What do you want then? I'm busy, you know.
Trinity's labs. They're in the Great Winyera.
Is that right? Okay then.
So, get me some food?
Right. Guess you'll need your strength.
He waddles out with my cup, returning a few minutes later. I gulp down some tepid water, and he plonks down a bowl.
Eat up. It's good.
Okay, well, I appreciate that at least. Rice and some gray meat. Ugh.
I hoped he'd give me a knife or at least a spoon, but my hands will have to suffice. I gingerly try it, then realizing my hunger, start wolfing down great handfuls. Choked on something. A coin? I look closer. Oh, God! A tag from a cat's collar. I push away the little that remains of my meal.
I mean, listen, dude, you are in a situation. A simple flat disc stamped muffin. I would not, under normal circumstances, want to eat a cat, but like in a situation like this, if it's starvation or oh, you know, I had to eat a cat, like, then we eat the cat. That's what we do. Okay, so that traded my water cup, which was useless, for a simple flat disc stamped muffin, which is also useless, maybe more useless. Can I use it to whittle my toothbrush down?
Won't work.
I cannot.
Need to think of something else.
What could I possibly do with this that would be useful? I could try to...
I start to scrape at the wall with the metal tag.
Maybe I can sharpen
All I'm
this
getting
down?
for my efforts is blisters and a hand cramp. Wrong tool for the job, really. better suited for something more delicate. The tag's not sharp enough to cut anything, though could make a passable screwdriver.
But I can't reach the wire, the vent, right? Well, if I try to stand up while he's in here, he's gonna...
Hey, Butcher, come here and fight me like a man.
Quiet.
Fuck you.
Alright, let's see if we can get up enough to...
Yes, this might work to unscrew the vent. I can't reach it from here, though. Gotta think of something else. I don't think it'll work.
Oh, that's not what I want. I was trying to see if I could, like... I don't know. I don't know how I would climb the pipe. It almost feels like I would need to get winched
Can't
up,
reach
right?
the vent from down here.
But obviously, first of all, what a terrible idea. And secondly, I literally can't do that to myself.
Maybe there's something I can use the hook on.
Uh...
I don't think so.
So we can't get around the pipe. I can't winch the bowl. Not that that would do anything.
I bet the winch could break the hook one. Is this?
Alright. Like, this is frustrating because it's so obvious what they want, but there's some, like, intermediary step that I don't see, and I don't know...
I scrabble at the crumbling masonry with my hands, but get nowhere.
I don't know how to do it. I need to, like, stand up on the radiator, but I don't know how to tell him to stand up on the radiator.
Yes, this might work to unscrew the vent. I can't reach it from here, though. Maybe there's something I can use the hook on.
Self. Own brain. Hook. Use hook. Combine hook to brain.
The pipe's too big for the hook to get around it. Nothing better to do. I return to chipping at the wall. Footsteps outside.
What's that racket?
He eyes me suspiciously.
Banging my head against the wall. What do you think it is? Okay, it looks like that did not produce anything new.
I warned you already. Sit down.
I scrabble at the crumbling masonry with my hands, but get nowhere.
Yeah. So how am I gonna get, like, I need him... Can he give me... No. I can't talk him into giving me something to stand on.
You're going out of here in a body bag. You know that, Butcher?
Ah. Quiet down.
Make me.
Poking at it with a broom handle won't help. It's screwed shut. Not sweeping that up.
What on earth is this broom handle even for?
Not sweeping that up. Not sweeping that up.
Like, the only thing that it seems like it could do,
I reach with the
very
broom.
obviously, it just for some reason
Useless.
can't. Just useless, we've decided. This is frustrating. We're, like, right on the edge of a solution. We know, like, the kind of thing that needs to happen. We're missing the one tiny little intermediary piece that's gonna let it occur.
Won't help.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I could throw... I mean, maybe throwing masonry at it
Throwing
now...
bits of masonry.
No, okay.
Throwing bits of...
I'm not trying to get it open. I'm trying to, like, damage the thing and knock it down a little bit. Alright, so we can't get it down. I need to go up to it, it seems like. But if I could go up to it, I wouldn't need to go up to it because, you know, my legs being stuck is the whole problem. When I was winched up, I mean...
Don't think so.
When I was winched up, I could reach it. It really does feel like...
Won't work. I can't reach the vent from down here.
It really does feel like the answer should be winch self and then hit the button somehow. And then turn this while I'm, you know, got my brain extended to the roof. But I just can't, I can't hit the buttons.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
Why even stand up? And there's still the bowl. And there's still a slightly filed toothbrush.
I can't reach the vent from down here.
Which doesn't seem like it could possibly have any purpose.
I'm not going to start scrubbing things clean for him.
Just a bunch of items that don't do anything.
I toss a chunk of masonry at the winch controls. Just bounced off.
Yep, alright. I was hoping throwing things at the you know, interacting with the spools would be different, but it's all one object. Well, friends, I am torn.
Hey, come back in here. Oh, give me a break.
I'm gonna piss him off on purpose. I'm gonna stand up again.
Enough. No. Just a little shot to calm you down.
Oh.
My neighbour rattles off a slew of insults.
Okay.
Don't make me come over there.
Why? You scared?
I fumble the cat's tag over the first screw and manage to get it to turn. Loosened, I get it the rest of the way with my fingers, then start on the second. Got him.
Okay. So I got the wire cutters.
No way they cut through the winch chain.
Alright, but I do need to get back down now. I am critically not in the place I need to be in. Will this work now?
Can't manage it while I'm up here.
No. This toothbrush certainly isn't going to get me through the chain. I can't cut the wire at my feet. I just need to get back down.
Can't manage it while I'm up here.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Nothing I can do. Even up here.
He could give me a little shot and I could
There's
wait.
nothing in there.
Hey! Come back in here! Let me down!
Okay. What'd you do with that old Maxwell, eh?
Not get my brain hooked to the ceiling. Nope, I didn't mean to do that.
I warned you already. Sit down.
I meant to click on the pipe. That was supposed to be the pipe.
My neighbour rattles off a slew of insults.
This is such a dumb adventure game
Shut
thing.
it.
Make me!
Like he wouldn't figure out what was going on here, or at least stop leaving the room over and over again. But okay, fine. So now we wire cutter this thing.
Shudders into silence as I snip the cord.
Okay,
Oh no. Oh no.
what did you do now? I had the spare plasma in here. You really want me using rancid blood when I operate? Ugh, I have more somewhere.
He left the door open. Maybe.
Okay now, despite these interruptions, I think we're ready. I'll just prepare some more Novocaine. You'll sleep through the whole thing.
Okay, so we're on the clock.
Isn't this exciting?
I honestly, like, I know this is not the way it works because plot, video game plot, etc. But like,
I loop the cable between the hook and the radiator pipe. Tuck it behind me, hidden from view.
I do kind of think
Hook is
maybe we
raised
should let him
now,
do it, you
should
know?
break the pipe.
Okay. Let's place an esky on the freezer. Fog drifting
It's out of
from the cold
reach.
interior. But this I could get with the.
I hook the esky handle
Aha!
with the broomstick. It tilts forward and falls.
The interior of the esky is spattered with frozen blood. I want nothing to do with it. We got packets of dry ice.
Dry ice burns the tips of my fingers as I grab it.
All ready then? Oh, you really are a pain.
With a glare, he gathers up the esky.
We'll start in just a moment.
Okay, so now I got some dry ice. I need to. So he's gonna break the chain when he.
Come on, you bastard. What are you waiting for?
Enough. Everything's ready now anyway.
The cord did it. My legs are free. Shit. The pipe's spraying water everywhere. The butcher looks at the gushing water, at my legs kicking free.
Hey,
Panic in his eyes.
Hey!
I struggle to pull my head off the hook. Almost got it.
Ugh.
look what you made me do. Isn't this exciting?
Okay, hold on.
I hook the esky handle with the broomstick. It tilts forward and falls.
I mean, what if we.
Dry ice burns the tips of my fingers as I grab it.
If I, like, pack dry ice around the radiator base?
I pack dry ice between the radiator coils. Should freeze the water in the pipes quick smart.
But, like, how helpful is that? All it does is not make so much of a mess. That's not really my most primary concern, right? Like.
I loop the cable between the hook and the radiator pipe. Tuck it behind me, hidden from view. If the hook is raised now, it should break the pipe.
All ready then? Oh, you really are a pain.
With a glare, he gathers up the esky.
We'll start in just a moment.
But at this point, like, what am I gonna. How am I gonna get my. I mean, first of all, my head off of the hook. And secondly, how am I going to.
Keep that up and see what happens.
How am I gonna, like, deal with him shooting me in the face? How am I gonna not get shot in the head? Because I would love to not get shot in the head. That feels like a big.
Not while he's in here.
That feels like a big goal of mine, a personal preference, I guess.
Come on, you
All right,
bastard.
let me see what
What
happens.
are you waiting for?
That's it. Everything's ready now anyway.
The cord did it. My legs are free.
Just get a little something to help you sleep.
He doesn't seem to have noticed.
If all goes
Somehow.
well, you'll wake up sane as I am.
It does feel like I should just, like, I mean, I could jab him.
I roll off him and shakily get to my feet.
That was used toothbrush, was it?
What happened?
I knocked him out. I'm free.
Well, hurry. Let me out.
Right.
I mean, I definitely don't think we should let that guy out. Gas bottle.
I tapped the bottle, about a quarter full I'd say, but the safety valve won't open without a fitting attached.
Well, I don't know what to do with that.
A heavy iron bar's been welded across the door. Don't think I can get this open.
Well, get out and find some help then.
Yeah, well, welded is going to be tough. Okay, so we're ignoring this guy, or this whatever it is that's happening here.
I can't let you bring more of them down on me.
Okay. Yep, that's a good way to get shot. I gotta tie his hands. I gotta tie his hands up.
It latched behind me, and I don't have the key. Don't want to let him out anyway.
No, but I do want to keep him in. I don't have a way to like lay this across the... bloody hell. So does going in here at all always come to the same result?
Oi!
Yeah, okay. Let's fast forward that a little bit. Okay, what about the room I came in? Okay, we can still get in here. Gas axe attached to a length of grubby hose.
Only thing not rusted to shit is an oxy gas axe attached to a length of grubby hose.
Well, that seems appropriate. Alright, none of this stuff looks too much more useful than it did before.
The guy on the right must be Maxwell Holden.
It's weird that I even still have that interaction option.
I screw on the hose, strike the torch, and start cutting. The bar comes free in my hand, and the man falls through the door.
Alright, this is gonna get messy.
I just need a minute. Go find a way out.
Okay, and now I have a big chunk of iron rebar. So, is this gonna go any differently? Like, you would like to believe that our compatriot is gonna ambush him in the hallway.
Oi!
But apparently not.
I can't let you bring more of them down on me.
Too late.
Okay, he waits until
Got you
here.
at last, traitor.
Ah! You bastard! How much is Rob paying you?
Oh, plenty. I'll make lieutenant for this.
I squint at him as he hunches over the butcher. Don't think he's a cop after all. And that outfit is what Trinity's soldiers were wearing.
Thanks
Two
for catching up,
birds,
Mick.
Bar in my
Stone.
hand. Don't want to make the wrong move.
So make the right move, which is hit him in the head with the bar.
Hey! Thanks, mate. Saved me life there. Guess that means you really aren't one of Trinity's goons, huh?
No, you maniac. I'm just looking for my sister.
No shit. Well, Trinity has got her. Almost got me too. Guess we're batting for the same team. So, we can start the operation.
You're crazy. There's no way I'm... A keening alarm cuts me off.
That's a proximity sensor. We'll have to postpone, I'm afraid. Whoever it is, they're armed and coming down the main shaft. Don't just stand there.
Should be a big rifle on the ground.
Close up, the outfit is unmistakable. Same I saw at the docks in the alley. So I'm not the only one Trinity's after.
Gideon and I didn't part on the nicest of terms. And he knows I'm the only one that can stop it.
I pick up the soldier's rifle. I've seen him in the city, with the same equipment.
And if I'm not mistaken, more are just about to drop in.
Okay, well, now I have this. Looks like a toy, bites like a Rottweiler. So they're coming in through here? Or what's the... Where do we
What's
go?
through here? More storage, kitchen, bathroom. They won't be coming from there.
I'm not staying here with you. This the way out?
Yeah, and the way in.
I hear steps above me.
Okay, so set trap? I mean, just point rifle at ladder seems like a winner.
I hear footsteps above the hatch.
They're here.
The screech of rusty metal as the trapdoor is thrown back. My finger tightens on the trigger.
Unless they drop like a flashbang or something. Wait, don't shoot Hara.
Hara!
Wow, you seem to be doing okay, boss.
Oh, he's a friend of yours, Mick. Well, then you're a friend of mine too. I'm Maxwell. Maxwell Alden.
The Bucket Butcher.
This again. It's a frame-up. I ain't killed nobody.
There's a dead guy down that hallway. And another under that sheet.
Him? Oh, no. Still have me university connections. They won't miss one cadaver. And if Trinity soldiers blunder into a few traps I've set, well, can hardly blame me for that, detective.
You drugged me. Held me captive. You drilled this thing into my fucking skull.
Firstly, you broke in here. How was I supposed to know you weren't a Trinity soldier? And secondly, you need the surgery. There's a time bomb in that noggin. Not long till you hurt someone.
I'm not letting you cut open my head.
Can't say I blame you there, boss.
Well, Trinity would have the tech to fix it unobtrusively. Of course, we'd need access to their labs.
That's where they'll have Annie.
Well, you'll never get in without old Maxwell here.
I don't plan on letting you out of my sight anyway.
Suppose you want me to get that brace off then, Mick.
If he comes near me, Hara, shoot him.
Cuffs will do for now. Come on, against the wall. Then I'll take you to the hospital, Mick.
No hospitals. We'll go to someone I can trust.
Because I do want the thing off my head very badly, actually. All right, well, there was a little bit of flailing on that one, but we got there. I think that is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, it definitely feels like an adventure game. It's clearly made by a person who's familiar with a lot of adventure games, and it has, you know, the upsides and the downsides. I'm still enjoying it a tremendous amount, though. I hope y'all are as well. When you come back next time, it seems like we might finally be on the offensive a little bit. And we'll see you then.